warned you. Complete Nonsense Podcast, say the word, and let the weird drop if you hadn't already heard.
Whoa!
All right.
Yeah, I see the record.
We could call this.
Our
emergency.
Oh, yeah.
episode. You know that?
Yeah, man.
I did an emergency episode last night.
I was running.
I think I did an emergency episode last night.
A couple.
I was like all over the place.
Yeah.
We finally are getting into the Dabbleverse. We had Kevin Brennan, who's an irrelevant comic from 1980s.
Okay.
Like, talk shit about me.
That's great.
Isn't that great?
We love that.
He's like, because somebody asked me a question, how much this guy from England, he's like, how much money, some guy who just smoked weed the entire time. Welcome back to Complete Nonsense, right? The guy was just smoking weed without a lighter. It didn't even work.
He must have lit that cigarette 1,000 times.
1,000. It was
times.
weed. It was a joint.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah, and the
Looked like
fucking
a toothpick.
It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. So and then the guy's like, he's sitting there, he's smoking weed. He's like talking shit, and all of a sudden we're talking shit, and the guy's like, well, how much money have you made? I said, I think we made a couple $100. I said, we don't do this for the money. Yeah. We fucking have real jobs. I'm not sitting in mom's basement, bro. And then
lighting cigarettes for 1,000 times.
Yeah, 1,000. Like, how do you get high when it's not even lit? How do you
get a torch?
Yeah.
It's like time to get a torch.
I even said to Ashley Cummings, I said, somebody send this fucking guy a pack of big lighters, man,
And I'm not going to tolerate you saying the word soccer when it's football.
Yeah, I know. The Emirates. He says Emirates. So I was on a couple of shows. Like, one of the shows was one of our networks, Bill, the movie guy, right? He was pretty good. Shout out to Haas. I mean, that was a great story about Haas, beating him up and shit and all that, right? But we have a guest today. But first, I'm going to do this. I have a surprise for you. Before we bring in this guest, I got a surprise for you. It's a big surprise. And this is a shout out to Alyx Libby.
Alyx Libby.
Alyx Libby.
Oh, shit.
Before we get to our esteemed guest, this is a bottle, and we're gonna bring him in. Let's say hello to everybody, to David Jr.
David Jr., what up, man? Yeah. The comedian David Jr.
The latest Kill Tony victim.
Victim?
He's on Kill Tony.
Victim is a crazy word.
Is that a bad word?
Yeah, victim?
It's not a good word.
It looks like you survived.
Oh, it's not a good word. I thought because people like get bucket pulled and you become like the victim of the comedy stage.
What show are you watching?
Yeah,
this guy's crazy.
It's crazy.
This is how we start? All right.
I don't like it, David. I don't like it at all. I don't like that. That is uncalled for.
Okay, so I didn't say victim. I didn't mean that in a negative sense. That was all positive.
The only way you can take it negatively is the only you say victim only negatively. Not like, I'm the victim. This is great.
No, I didn't think of victim. I'm sorry. I'll replay that. Let's back up.
Hey, I saw your episode of how you commandoed out of that motherfucking Kill Tony show. It was great.
Exactly.
Which one? I kind of walked out on many.
Yeah,
just one.
For sure. I will say, let's play that back. David Jr., the Kill Tony, and again, I fucking love that he's on Kill Tony. Comes to our show as a Kill Tony contestant and fucking lit it up. We got a lot to go over with him before we even start that. So this is what happened with us, David. We had a guest on, and I'm a Chicago guy. I'm Chicago 27 years, right? Born and raised in New York. Chicago 27 years. He's born and raised in Florida. Our last guest, her name was Alyx Libby, and she was out of Chicago also.
Phenomenal.
And she told us about this liquor that I should have known called Malört.
It's called Malört.
Malört. That it's a
Malört.
rite of passage in Chicago that everybody does it. Now I had no idea and I was embarrassed. She's like, you can't claim to be a Chicago guy if you don't drink the Malört. So I said, I called all my friends. My kids were born there, and my kids like, Dad, you don't know what the fuck Malört is?
Yeah.
You're embarrassed. So what I did was I went out and got Malört.
We got a
and they
Malört.
said it tastes like earwax, warm pee, or gasoline. So
It's right up our alley, Dave.
you will be a part of us taking a quick shot of this. If you were in,
You can take that shit by yourself, buddy. I want you to throw up from here.
I'm gonna give it a little twist, a little swig, bro. We gotta do a little swig.
Thank you, Alyx Libby. Shout out.
Man, it tastes terrible.
Does it? First of all,
Looks
we
like
could
Mad Dog 2020.
yeah. First of all, we could have had glasses. I don't know what we're doing after he drinks a swig. What? Do you have a rag?
No. Yeah, you can, no,
No, it's gonna be a
just use your shirt, bro.
No,
We'll
bro.
never drink it again.
What the fuck?
It's awful.
Is it?
Oh,
Herpes.
Yeah, bro. Hey, I have a fucking problem.
I forgot shot glasses.
Yeah, you forgot. Yeah, you did.
You guys are together forever.
We are. Oh.
That's not terrible.
Oh my God, it's awful. It's
not terrible.
Thanks, Alyx Libby.
Alyx
All right, let's
Libby,
let's get. Look, he's enjoying so much, David. He's gonna keep drinking it. It literally tastes like warm pee. All right, let's get right.
He wants the herpes. That's what it is. He wants the herpes.
I got there. I'm a victim. I'm a victim.
Sure
I'm a victim.
This thing of victim is crazy.
That's funny. All right, let's get right into Mr. David. Let's get into Mr. David Jr.
David.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. So, sir, you are from San Antonio, Texas, correct?
I am from New Jersey.
New Jersey. Okay, but you now reside in San Antonio.
I don't live in San Antonio either. I live in an undisclosed layer somewhere in between the two.
Okay, because I thought on your profile it said
Washington.
I thought it said on your profile.
It's an undisclosed bunker because they're after me, so I'm in a bunker.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Okay, so you're from Jersey. You traveled down to San Antonio at some time. You got bucket pulled, right? The show that I had saw. How many times were you on Kill Tony?
Probably like five.
Five times. Okay, so the first time you got bucket pulled, then you must have gotten the golden ticket. Did I miss that?
No, so this was way before they were giving out any of that shit. The first time I was on crutches and I worked with David Lucas the day before, and then I did decent on the show, and he was like, "Do you want to open for me when I come to Tampa?" But this is like literally a week before he got canceled for the Asian jokes. Like literally the week before.
David Lucas.
Oh wow.
Nope, not David Lucas. Tony got
Tony,
like
right.
for that ping dang thing.
Right.
Literally the next week. So I waited a year before I even got to open for him. Because of that.
What year was that? What year would you be thinking about that started? 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
22, 23.
20, okay.
Okay, so this is 3 years ago. Okay, so then he got canceled. Then you had to wait another year to get back there. But in the meantime, were you working with David Lucas?
Yeah, I had brought him out to Tampa. I did like 5 cities with him. This was before he was even traveling. I was thinking ahead, like if I can get them to come around, I could like start funneling the Kill Tony people through Tampa. And I'll be the liaison that gets, to perform in front of sold out crowds, but also be able to build a relationship with the Austin guys. Yeah.
Okay. So then you went back to after Tony was able to get back, right after the cancel culture. I guess I saw that he was fighting his way back. The cancel culture just seems so ridiculous to me. If you can work, you're not really canceled. If a comedy club's going to pay you to be there, how canceled are you? So he gets back on. You get there. Now you do a bucket pull, right? Or you didn't have to do it at that point. You just
So no. After I got pulled, I ended up working with him in Tampa. We did 2 shows. The first show went really well. The second show, I don't know what the hell happened, but it wasn't the best show. And this was for everybody on the show. He made it seem like it was just me. Everybody didn't do well on the second show. And then I ended up coming and flying to visit because actually what happened is Brian Holtzman came out to Florida to do Fort Myers. I think his sister lives in Fort Myers, and he was like killing two birds with one stone, coming to visit his sister and perform. I drove like 4 hours to go perform with him. And when I performed, he was like, next time you're in Texas, look me up. I'll get you in the Mothership. I bought a ticket the next day and was in the Mothership within like 48 hours.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and at that time, were you able to get on the stage at that time when you went there? When you got to that Mothership?
No, I was just visiting. I was happy to get in the green room. I just was like, okay, I already met the guys. I'm working with them, doing tour stuff, and I'm in the green room. I was like, I'm gonna move to Texas. I'm in, right? Like I know all the guys. I know Tony. I know David. I know Brian. I'm in the green room where most people don't even get in the green room. So I was like, oh yeah, this is my time. So I move. And when I move here, they act like they don't know me.
Oh. So you made the big move and then it was just like ghost town.
But it wasn't for them though. It wasn't like, oh, I'm moving there because they're going to help me. It was like, I used to live here. I was in Florida. And I think there's like a ceiling in Florida, right? You become a regular at a regular club, and then you go to the cruises, and then you die. Like I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to be the dude on the boat going pina colada.
That's a good dude to be, though.
Pina colada. For somebody that's old as shit, I get, but I'm not there yet. When I'm 60, I don't mind doing that. So I was like, let me go to Austin. It seems like a fast track to like getting on stage. So I got here. I started all over again because I had already, built my chops in Florida. Right. So I had to start all over again. I was like, I don't mind starting over again because I think the cream is gonna rise to the crop, and it's a fucking whirlwind here in Austin.
Wow. Yeah. So at what point? Man. Is this when you're saying now that everything that's going on today as we speak, right? Because we'll get into like there's just a bunch of people and I think you handle it so fucking great. I love it, man, because I love the controversy. I do love. If you had got mad at me for saying victim, that would have made the show even fucking better. Yeah. Well, I just love. He
was about to come out of the screen on you, bro.
I love it.
He's a big dude.
We are. Yeah, we are what we are, you know? So at the end of the day, is it from when you went and then all of a sudden they act like they didn't know you? Or was there a time you went back there and all of a sudden, where did this controversy come into that you're saying shit like, hey, what the fuck, what's going on there? And all these people like, who the fuck are you? Why are you complaining?
And was that also including David Lucas? He was also avoiding you?
David is just weird. He's fat and ugly. And when he's fat and ugly, it's hard for him to be confident in himself.
He's a little one-dimensional.
He downs people. He tries to shit on you, so you don't realize. He has like a shit stain right here in the middle of his forehead. I don't know if y'all know. It is a permanent nut drag place. I don't know what they call that. But he's just
nut drag works.
When I first met him, he was cool, and then I think money changed. Money doesn't change you. Money shows you who you really are.
Yeah.
And I don't like the person that he is. That's all.
No.
Yeah. So then is that when all this shit started to come down, is the fact that you all of a sudden said, have you like fired first shots and been like, I come here and we're supposed to be working together and you're shitting on it? Or is it more
I kind of left that alone. I was like my main thing was when I first got here, of course, like everybody that's a comedian is like, I want to get on Kill Tony. I want to be at the Mothership. I want to be at Sunset or even the Creek. But when I got here, I just was like, I know the improv because that's where I was working in Florida. I know that there are chains. I know that there's a pecking order. I know that there's a host, feature, headliner, like rotation. When I moved here, there was none of that. There was who's friends with who gets opportunities. And I'm a lot older than these kids, and sitting around listening to a 21-year-old telling me I'm not funny, I'll slap the shit out of you. I don't play those.
How many years?
That's the way it's built these days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
How many years have you been doing comedy?
I've been doing comedy 8 years on July.
So is the comedy now? Is it full time? Clearly I see you all over the place.
No, I'm just really good at marketing. I have a full-time job, as every comic should. So if you don't have a full-time job, comics, you're stupid and you're homeless.
And a victim of crime.
You should definitely have a full-time job until that money takes over. That's just common sense. But I'm traveling a lot. I'm getting booked a lot, but because of the controversy, the bookings have slowed down a little bit.
Okay, so let's get into controversy. What exactly is the controversy?
I got banned from the Creek in the Cave, and then the Mothership trespassed me.
Okay, so what is the
Creek in the Cave?
What is the Creek and the Cave?
So the Creek in the Cave is a comedy club that came from New York, and they moved here during the pandemic. They are kind of like the comics place, like comedians getting free. That's the hang spot, but the prisoners run the asylum, right? Like, if you're an owner, you don't want to have to nitpick and I'm pick this person for this show, this person for this show. Yeah. It's kind of like she delegates it to other people. Right. And then when you delegate things to other people, power goes to their head. Right. As long as there's no problems coming to her, she's like, it's fine, right?
And they pick their friends.
But when you have, like, I signed up for the open mic for a full year and never got on until I complained about not getting on, and then they finally put me on. They were like, you should hang out to the club. So the first year, I didn't work because I sold my house. I was there every night till 2, 3 in the morning and still never got picked for anything. So I'm like, I'm wasting my life away with someone that doesn't even fuck with me. And they're showing me they don't fuck with me, but I'm still hoping that they might. And I said, instead of hope, tell them fuck you. And then they have to say they don't fuck with me. You know what I mean? Like, I drew the line in the sand and said, this is where I am. And if you want to challenge it, then let's challenge it.
Where is this comedy club?
Austin on 7th Street.
Houston. Okay, so when you're saying Austin, sorry, when you're saying you were there for a year and not getting picked, I thought open mics everybody gets on.
Not in Austin.
Not in Austin. So you go and fucking sign up, and there would be that many people sign up, but they couldn't get through everybody?
No, they have a thing where you sign up online, they pick who they're going to pick, and then you get there, and then they have a bucket pool of like 5 people, but that's a way to get more people in the building to wait to see if the name's going to get called to help the room look full.
Okay.
And he went there based on the fact that he believed that he was already past that. Am I correct? I went there with the notion of like, I'm going to go through the pecking order like everybody else. I'm going to do the open mics. I'm going to do well. I'm going to rub shoulders. I'm going to hang out. And I did hang out and I did rub shoulders. I just didn't get up. Yeah. Right.
Shows until like a year in.
Yeah, for a year. That's a long time. That's a long time. Yeah. Well, at that time, you probably had to be, I'm assuming you lived there, even though you're in a bunker right now, but I'm assuming you were close to there. You weren't fucking flying back and forth from New Jersey.
Bunker.
Sure. I could see the bunker.
I was like going outside. I was going to San Antonio. I was going to Houston. I was going to Dallas. I was like, if they're not going to book me here. And then one place here in Austin that really booked me or was working with me was Cap City. But Cap City is also for a franchise, right? Like they run it a certain way.
Yeah.
When you are a specific, like a independent owner, you can run it how you want to.
Correct. Yeah. It's like Funny Bone if there's comedy club, but I mean, it seems like most of the comedy clubs that we've learned in this year or so that we've been working with. I mean, we have everybody on this show, right? We just love we love the good guys, right? The good comics. We have a lot want to come through.
Like the bad guys too.
Fuck the bad guys. So anyway, it seems like that it really is a lot of drama and a lot of fucking nonsense to go through and not make any money.
I think that's in every business.
Yeah.
It is though.
It is. You're right. 100% right.
I run an eyeglass company.
From it. You can either separate yourself from it or you can dig in.
Get dug in.
You run an eyeglass company that you own.
I understand that,
but
coming up, I mean,
that's a whole different story.
But everything has bullshit. Everything in life has bullshit.
The times have changed.
Fuck, are we 90?
Yeah, I'm telling you, times have changed.
I'm buzzing.
You're very close to 90, Mr. Graves.
Yeah.
I see the wisdom.
Yeah, you fucking ain't lying.
Fucking feeling
like you're fucking Wizard of Oz.
What do they do? What do they do to you? Do they walk up to you and say, David, you are banned and hand you a slip? How does that look?
No. The bartender just came up to me and was like, I just want to let you know that you are banned from the club. And I go, oh.
After you went up?
No. This is different. That's a different day. The Creek is, so Kill Tony happened. After Kill Tony, I went over to the Creek in the Cave like everybody else does because that's the kick it and hang spot.
Yeah.
I go to the bar and then the bartender's like, I don't know if you know, but you're banned. And I was like, well, I didn't know that. And I was like, all right, well,
thank y'all. Have a good night. And I walk out. I get to my car, and like 10 minutes later, the owner calls me. And I didn't even know how she got my fucking number. I was like, this is some fucking freaky shit. Like, how the fuck did she get? And it could be like it's online, or you know what I mean? She could have just found it somewhere. But just for her to call me, I just thought, like, I'm banned from your club. What else would you have to say?
Yeah.
And her response, or her answer, when she answered the phone, when I answered the phone, she said, so what do you have to say for yourself? And I said, what? I said, you might want to hurry up before I hang up on you.
Yeah.
What do you have to say? And she goes, I gave you multiple chances here at this club, and I don't think that what you did was comedy or art. I think it was malicious. I think it was mean. And I just was like, when did you decide that you were gonna decide what art was? When did you? Who was like, you now can determine what art is and what art isn't? And
so she's talking about after a set of some sort that she was unhappy.
No, it's even worse, man. Like, okay, so we'll get into it. So Please. Timmy No Breaks, I don't like that motherfucker. I never liked him. He's a douchebag. He did something on a podcast. It's called Story Wars, where he was making fun of a guest black wife. The guy was like, yo, chill out on my wife. Somebody gonna beat your ass. And then after the show, the wife beat his ass.
I heard that.
And when he did that, I went online and I was like, this is what I'm talking about. We just had the roast where they was talking about George Floyd and talking about Cheryl's fucking dead husband. And then you got Timmy going on there being racist. And I was like, this is their brand of comedy, is lowbrow racist comedy. Yeah. And I said, if I'm in a room and I hear somebody say some lowbrow black people shit, I'm not liable for what happens. Yeah. I didn't say I was going to beat him up. I didn't say that I was going to get people to beat him up. I did say, y'all can beat his ass if y'all want to. That's what I said. But I'm not going to do it. But then when I was around, the tone changed. There was no racist jokes being told on stage. So I'm like, you need fear in order for you not to be racist? Yeah. You need fear to be like, oh shit, there's a consequence for something. So what I did was because Timmy No Breaks is a knockoff of Andrew Dice Clay, I had Andrew Dice Clay as an AI beating up Timmy No Breaks in AI, and I thought it was fucking hilarious. I even tagged fucking Dice Clay on it, and Dice Clay liked it because I know he don't like this young kid still in his fucking persona. It didn't do many numbers, so I was like, let me do something else. So I did a video where it was very graphic. I did some graphic stuff with a handgun, and that didn't do anything. And then I did it to one of the golden ticket winners, and they flipped their shit.
All right, wait.
They're like,
hold on.
That's a lot to just get unpackaged.
Yeah, I gotta break this down. So you go. So the banning comes from the cave, or the carcass in the cave, whatever it's called. I don't know what the fuck he said.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So that comes. That's before.
I like that name, by the way.
That is after the Tony trespasses you.
No.
Okay.
They did the show, and then he left.
Started it all.
Okay, so she started off.
Started it all.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, that makes sense.
So sit back on that conversation where she goes, what do you have to say for yourself? At the end of the conversation, she said to me, do you know that I could make one phone call and you'll never work in this town again?
Wow, that's some
and
Roadhouse
I said
shit.
To her, are you done? And she said yes, and I hung up.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
And the next day, I go to the mothership. I get signed up. My name's on the list. And then the police trespass me. Wow. So what she said she was going to do, she did within 24 hours.
Who gives her that call? Like she's just that big? I don't know. Is she that big of a?
I don't know.
Did like
well, like weird over
make
over,
the hit like
over what she felt was not all. It seems like a lot of the first of all a lot of it is the lowbrow bullshit, right? And when you're referring to the roast, are you referring to the roast of Kevin Hart? Is that the one you're talking about? That was you're a roast guy. I think it's so fucking ridiculous. It's this same shit about penis size and color of skin.
It's a roast.
But they're not.
I mean, to be clear, I don't feel bad about like what they were saying or it was too much. I didn't really care about that because I'm a comic myself, so I understand freedom of speech, right? I do feel like there are consequences for some of the things that you say. And that's all I want to put out there. Because even with me, right, I did the AI videos. They didn't approve of it. They banned me. That was the consequence of something that I did. It wasn't like they just wanted to ban me, which I think they wanted to. I just gave them a good reason to. But the fact of the matter is like I was chasing after something that is lowbrow, that slow people could. I was going to say the R word, but slow people can be famous.
We wouldn't be offended.
Or handicapped people, huh?
I said we wouldn't be offended if you used the R word.
I don't know how many people are going to see this. So I'm just gonna,
we have 250,000 people listen to our shit every once in a while. You might get them publicly. We're okay. What are they going to cancel me? I'm not a comic. You know. If they try and cancel us, David,
that's why at the beginning you say get as crazy as you want. Nobody's going to hear it at all.
Nobody. That's what we keep saying. Our little shitty little podcast. 250,000 people who listen to it. 100,000 subscribers to the fucking. We don't care. And what are they going to do? Cancel me? I don't need the carcass and the crotch. Again, I don't know what the name of the place is. I don't need. I'm not going to their comedy club, so I'm not going to be banned. What is she going to say to me? We don't know you. We don't need you to we won't play your podcast in our studio.
Well, see, and that's the thing with me is like because I didn't work at that club, but maybe 4 times in the 4 years I've been here, or I've done the Mothership maybe 6 or 7 times since I've been here. It's not really in 4 to 5 years. So I'm like, you're telling me that I can't come somewhere that I don't even go anyway.
Right.
Yeah. And it's a big country. I mean, I guess there's a woman up here that is and again we I'm done giving her plugs because and we don't have nothing against her, but shit, we give her all these free plugs for no reason. It's like it really him and I have laughed because it's like she's the leader up here of because she has one club, right? So it's her club, and either you're with her. It seems like either they're with her or they're against her. Right. And it seems like everybody that I've seen that does open mics there, they're not getting spots anyway. You know, so all these people that are jockeying to be Kiss the Ring or something are not even getting ever paid from it. So it's not that they have to disparage or anything, but stop chasing something that's never happening. Yeah. You know what I mean?
For sure. And I mean, there's light at the end of the tunnel sometimes because you're in it and somebody that's right next to you gets picked and they go on to fucking selling out shows. So it's tangible. It's right there. So the delusion is like, oh, it's going to happen to me too. But there's so many people out here and there's so many different avenues. I think people get stuck on just 6th Street of like, this is the end all be all. And because I had a relationship with the comedy clubs before I got here, I knew that if they didn't accept me here, I'll just do what I was doing in Florida. Yeah. I'd go elsewhere.
Yeah. So do you, when you got trespassed, they asked you to leave. Did they physically arrest you?
No, they wanded me down because they want you before you go in. And when I turned around, they just were like, step over here. They shoved me to the side. They said, we just want to let you know we were trespassing you. Give us a second. We got to fill out some paperwork. One of the guys went over there, started filling paperwork. And then at that point, I was like, I need to record this. So I turned on the camera and started recording. I was like, this is perfect. I'm going to get views from this. So I was like, just sitting there. And then I was like, can I go over here? Because my name was on the list. So I was like, I'm getting picked and I'm still getting hit by the police. So I went over there, showed that, came back. And then I just asked him, he was like, you have any questions for me? And I was like, well, can you tell me why I'm trespassing? He was like, we don't know. And I was like, I'm so glad I turned this camera on.
Yeah. You don't know?
Yeah. What's the connection between...
They don't have to tell us. He was like, you're banned here for a year. And I said, that means next year they can come back and say again, 1 more year? He said, yeah. I said, then why don't they just do it forever? Like, just say for infinite. I don't give a fuck.
What's the connection between Kill Tony and the Creek Water Revival place?
That's the key. We don't know.
Great question.
Yeah. They must know each other, obviously. They're local bars.
They do. Yeah. That's one. They do. But the Mothership is like the head honcho here. Right. And when people come to the Mothership, they sometimes get trickled over to the Creek. So let's say, for instance, they come in for a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the Mothership. Monday they'll do Kill Tony, and Tuesday they'll go to the creek or something. You know what I mean? Or
Okay.
Or they'll come in earlier instead of coming in on Thursday, they'll come in on Wednesday, and they'll do the creek first, and then go to the Mothership. So basically, she's juggling their balls in her mouth with hopes of getting the trickle over of other comics. Now she does have her own conglomerate that she helped build. Like she helped build Skankfest with Louis J. Gomez, and I love those guys over there at Skankfest. Mm-hmm. They're just run by evil lady Cruella DeVille. But if she was, you know what? Because sometimes she can be really sweet, but I think she drinks a lot to where she forgets when she was nice to you. Because one time I had a show that I was doing. It was all fucking urban show. And I came over to the creek, and she was like, I heard you have an urban show. You should bring it over to my place. And I said, I would love to. I said, I just don't want to leave the guys that have been working with me, because that's just like, you know, like loyalty, right? I've been working with them. They've been working with me. I was like, maybe we can transition and call it something else. And she was like, just pitch it to me. I emailed her for 1.5 years, and she never responded to me.
Wow.
So this is the thing. Like, she'll say one thing and then do something different. Yeah. And then I'm sitting here at 42 years old, like, you're 42 too, and you're talking to me like I'm fucking 21 or 17. Yeah. And I'm like, I'd rather just say, hey, fuck you.
You're done.
You know how I feel. Right. I don't care how you feel. You just know how I feel. Right. So now I don't have to come around. I don't have to fake it. And the crazy thing is that all the comedians that are, you know, close to me, they're all separating themselves from me because they want to be in good graces.
There's a lot of loyalty there.
But she's the only. Is she the only? Does she truly have the power?
Sounds like
to take care. Maybe in Austin.
Yeah.
Okay, in the surrounding area of a couple of clubs. How many clubs could possibly be in Austin?
12 to 15.
Holy balls!
Oh shit!
Well, all right. So now you don't work in Austin.
Now you got to move, bro.
Oh, shit.
That's a lot of fuck. I was gonna thought you were gonna say 3, bro.
You fucked up, Dave. What are you doing?
Dave, I better. Well, that was nice meeting you. We're out. You know. Hey, thanks. Well, I better do that disclosure now. You know. Hold on.
Come to Florida.
You better next time.
Turn your lights off. The lights are gonna go off. You can be like, this get here.
Next time.
She obviously's got some reach.
Next time we do a show, we're gonna see if there's fucking plastic in the room. You know, Jesus Christ! Did we just go into The Sopranos? Could you imagine?
That's what it sounds like.
She's with the other one. All of a sudden, there's a fucking crew. My door of
Did you hear this motherfucker? There's a hit out on him.
Yeah. All of a sudden, there's 42-year-old women with pitchforks in front of
even
our
the
house.
cops are in it.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
And wine glasses.
That's
how
crazy.
does that even work when there's 15 clubs in one city? I've been to Austin many a times. It's not that big of a place, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they cram them in there, man, and because
of the Mothership.
Like, that's it, right?
Yeah.
They come to the Mothership and they can't get in there, so they go to the next best thing. And that's another thing. These other clubs are getting the trickle over from those other comics. So you're getting the Mothership door guys, which are just regular door guys, but they treat these guys like they're the celebrities. And I'm like, you remember 40-year-old? Was it 40-year-old virgin?
Yeah.
No, it was Knocked Up, and she was like, "You're a doorman, like doorman, like that's what they fucking are. They're they pick up trash, pick up throw up, and seat people, and you treat them like they're fucking the best thing in the world." And I'm like, they're bombing on stage.
Jesus. We hear a complete nonsense podcast. I'd like to thank you for last time. If I go missing, call David Jr.
We're going to need one of those houses somewhere out.
I need a raincoat.
Not between fucking New York and Austin. Somewhere way away in a bunker.
So ridiculous. Yeah. It's absolutely absurd, man. Like we get chased around by a 7-year-old man who was not funny enough for our show, right? He won't come near us, but he keeps talking shit about us on Facebook like he's 12, right? Yeah. And we just laugh this shit off. Yeah. Like this shit just goes on and on and on and on. Yeah. So like, have you even reached out have they reached out to you, like the David Lucases or any of those guys, to be like, hey man, sorry, you know, because none of them are, and I dare say, and I don't want to misspeak here, they seem like in that Kill Tony world, I guess they're popular, right? To a certain extent. Is that calculating? You would probably know better than anybody at this point. Is it calculating to dollars outside of working with Kill Tony? Are they all like? Are they selling out the Funny Bone?
They're doing decent.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're doing
sure.
So imagine somebody like Tom Arnold, right? Tom Arnold is washed the fuck up. He's old. He's in a wheelchair. He gets rolled up on stage.
He'll be on the panel.
But you're gonna get maybe 100 people in the room, or even Chris Farley's brother.
Yeah.
Like people come to see him, but he's not fucking hilarious, right?
Right.
So you'll get 100 people in the room because they'll be like, oh, that's the brother of the guy that I actually liked.
Yeah. Right.
But that's how the golden ticket. So you have some golden ticket winners that are really good at marketing and that are selling tickets, and you have others that are selling pussy. Like there's
Yeah.
Sign me up for that.
And it's so funny. He just mentioned that. Farley's brother was up here.
Yeah,
he was up here for a day.
I mean,
and then
it's, obviously,
and he didn't sell out.
People
here.
look for that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how
was he in Winter Haven?
No, he was in Daytona, bro.
Yeah, it was in Daytona. Yeah,
he was in that.
I used to live in Florida, so I know the shitty clubs that he would go to.
Yeah,
and that would be Mad Caps up there, and they fucking don't even exist anymore.
They closed down. So I'm
so glad they closed down. Fuck that owner. He's a piece of shit.
We don't even know him. Like he was closed before.
I don't know. He's not even worth even saying. Yeah. But Mad Caps, you fucking piece of shit.
Easy, Dave. You're gonna get banned.
It's closed. I can't get banned. You sorry. That's why I closed, because you're a fucking failed comic. Now you're a failed owner. You fucking cokehead.
Next time he does it, I'm gonna be like this. As he's ranting, it's gonna be like this. That's fantastic. That place closed. I just got here and he's been here, and he doesn't. This guy, he's a homebody. I went to that Mad Caps once. It was local people.
Which one? There was two.
I went to the one in Smyrna Beach.
Smyrna Beach, that's the first one where
that's the one that
did that role.
That I gotta tell you a little tidbit here. I tried to get into that building. I tried to work that building because what we want to do is like a live podcast, right? Almost, and I'm not trying to be Kill Tony in any way, shape, or form, but the format works, right? You could do roast battles. You could do. We've been blessed with jobs and be able to put some money into our shit. So we would do like a comedy versus where we get 20 guys and we whittle them down. Shit that they're all doing just for the fun of it for the podcast. Right, so I tried to get to that building. The guy wants $4 million for that place, bro. Not the guy Mad Caps. The guy who owns the building, and it's not a very big building, and there's no parking over there. So I was like, "Hey, bud, why don't you let me do a pop up? Let me just do a pop up over here. You're not making any money anyway. I'll give you a month in advance. Pop ups are all over. Look what fucking the Halloween stores are $1 million business, $1 billion industry because they use the old Kmart's and shit. Right. And the guy was like, "Oh, I'll talk to the owner," and never did. But then who we're talking about? Palm Coast. Christy B went from Palm Coast to Daytona. So she's the one up here that is like she runs the show.
What
man.
I would say for you guys is Alex's Underground is in
Love
Orlando. Do the pop up there. She'll work with you guys.
I love her. I love her. I'm trying to get her on our show.
Hold on, real quick before we go any further. She's one of the clubs that was like, I'm not banning you no matter what. And I got a headlining date on the 15th of August.
Nice.
And she was like, I just want to let you know that we're not going to do what they're doing there. Like, you're funny. You sell tickets. We want you to come.
Oh, we're coming to that.
Well, we
show.
talk about it all the time. Like, I always say, one of my questions is these comics should try to go Kill Tony because they hit you on that stage, which, makes sense, right? But that doesn't mean that there's not other places that you could go to really hit it off. Like, again, continue doing what you're doing, man.
He's not the only game in town, obviously.
There's lots of comics that don't even want to go there.
He's a weird fellow. So at the end of the day, right? Alyx I love what she's doing with the fucking comedy drifting, where she's taking the guys in cars.
Smart. She's a businesswoman, man. She is. And I admire her.
I tried to get her on the podcast, and we've tried. And I understand. Like she was like, "Yeah, I'm interested," but she's super fucking busy. Yeah. She's got her own podcast, and we know all the comics that have gone through us. If you just scroll through our shitty little show, you'll see all the comics that have been with us, and some of them are very fucking good. C. Dillard, Jay Zilla, fucking Ants Rants. These guys are fantastic, right? And at the end of the day, they're all going out there. You know, they're all going to Alyx's Underground because I'm telling you, the ones that you see through here are all like your Chris Farley's, Catans. All those guys are getting paid to come in, but all the locals are just they're getting open mics and shit, but they're not getting that what Alyx I think is doing out there. She's featuring
100%.
you guys and letting you build.
She's doing the same thing that I was doing when I was in Florida. She's bringing out the Kill Tony people.
Yeah,
she's smart. She's like, I'm gonna bring out people that already have. Why would you take a guess on a Chris Farley, not knowing if he's gonna sell tickets, or you're gonna bring a Hans Kim that comes with tickets already sold?
Yeah, dude. What do you think I called you, bro? Even though you fucked it all up for us. I called you the minute I saw that shit, bud. That's the first fucking call I made. I said, man, I got to get this guy on. Because again, I wasn't going to, I looked at one show and I don't know the name of the show. The guy wasn't even on camera. You look like you're on a couch. And he's like, before we begin. And then it never went into the show. It was like a reel. And the guy's like, before we begin, I'm going to say that we didn't fuck this guy up or whatever the fuck he said. I'm like, we're not going to do that.
So those are the homies, man. That's the Double Dave podcast. They're out of San Antonio. I hands down best production team in the city, the best cameras I've seen in the city. They're really about community, man. They had this one show where they brought maybe 5 or 6 comedians to their Airbnb backyard. They had a live podcast going over here. They had piñatas over here. They had fucking alcohol. You know, the kids were over here. Alcohol was over here. And there was a live comedy show that he was taping all at the same time.
Love it.
Yeah. And I've never felt like home in a place in San Antonio like that.
Yeah.
Like, what did you want to eat? We got you. What do you want to, it was just hospitality at its best. So when I saw that, I was like, I want to work with you guys extensively. So I did a podcast with them. The numbers went well. But because of the controversy, I'm doing my own podcast. This is literally my setup here where I do it, right?
Love it.
Right. And I do it with this exact phone. I just, turn it sideways. But I was like, I have to find a way to get my name out there. But their camera equipment is so good that when someone sees it, they're gonna be like, yo, who the fuck shot that? Fuck the controversy. Who the fuck that's? And I want to push them forward because they brought us into their home. They treated us like family. I want to broadcast them because of the amazing thing they did for the comics in the community.
But the reel that I saw did not even tell, for whatever reason. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find the show. I wanted to hear more because, again, they were off camera. You were on a couch. And all the reel was it was a disclaimer. And then you said, okay, I'm ready. And then it cut off. Yeah. And it had, in the reel, it had no name of the show. It had your name, but it didn't even say the name of the show. And I was pissed. I was like, this is going to be a good one.
So again, this is called marketing, buddy. And I'm glad you're saying all of these
marketing.
Things. It work.
No, I don't want to work.
So the show, you have to work. That's the part.
I don't want to work.
It's like you obviously, because you said I'm gonna call this motherfucker and find out about it.
Right? You got me.
So July 4th is my 8-year anniversary, and that's when the podcast comes out. They shot it for me, but they're gonna put it up there.
Gotcha.
What happened?
No, I said, I gotcha.
Are you there? Uh-oh.
Can we hear you?
It's off.
I'm here.
We can hear you.
I'm here. Can you not see me no more?
No, we can see you.
No, I can't hear you.
Hold on.
Yeah. Technical difficulties. You hear us now?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Can you see us?
Go ahead.
I can, but I can't hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
We can hear you.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Where were we?
You were telling me how I was marketing and found you.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So the thing is like, because that production is so well, I wanted to premiere it, right? I didn't want to just put it out. So I have that one part of saying like the show's gonna be coming and are you ready? Then I dropped another portion where it's like I love women with C-sections, especially the ones that are horizontal, because I like to sign my name.
Yeah, I saw that.
On it like a check.
Yeah.
So those are the two separate ones. Those are my two. Those are my two trailers, right? That I'm gonna push until the 4th, and then the 4th, the whole thing comes out.
All right. Well, don't forget us, bro. You start working with us.
That's good.
We're just as hospitable. I'll bring you up here we're 20 miles south of there of Daytona. We'll be what's this fucking hospital? What do you like to eat? Whatever you want to eat, I got it here. Whatever you want. You want fucking.
I mean, you're on the water, so blue crab will be my shit.
Done, sold. Yeah, because when you come through here, man, we'll bring you into studio because we got some pretty nice shit here.
Yeah,
too.
we'll put a bounce house out in the front. Make a parade down the street.
I'll be there from the 14th to the 16th because they're having a Joke World Festival in St. Pete that same time, and I'm gonna go down there as well.
Yeah,
no,
St.
nice.
Pete's a good.
Make sure
good
you
city.
come through. Yeah, but I'm excited for that one. I thought that was pretty cool. So okay, so now you're moving. So you're in your bunker out in Texas? I'm assuming somewhere you're out there. Let's just assume you're there. Are you? Because now you fucked the whole city up. What about Dallas?
I'm not going nowhere.
Nice.
I'm a troll. These motherfuckers.
Nice.
Not moving at all.
What about like Dallas has got a lot of comedy clubs, like the little triangle there, Dallas, San Antonio, and Austin.
So I went to Dallas, and one of the clubs was like, with all the stuff you have going on, we're gonna just hold off on having you perform here. There's two different clubs in Dallas that I work with. It's Addison and the Arlington Improv. They don't have say so over those clubs, so that's where I go.
Okay,
I'll go to the Improvs and work with them. So.
And then what about Houston? Is that too far?
Same thing. Improvs. I don't know. I haven't been booked at the Riot in a while, so I think that they're trying to let it cool down too. Because I'm on the list of like they have a schedule and you put how many days you're available. I picked every day just to see. Haven't got a call yet.
That's smart.
Maybe that's a sign.
Yeah,
and you still have your day job. You know, it's not like you're.
That's the part where I just did 3. So shout out to that one mailman. He's a viral sensation on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and he did 3 sold out shows in Tyler, Texas. I just got back. Literally when you were like, hey, we're going to be doing this in a couple of hours, I was on my way home. I just got back from like 3 sold out shows. So It didn't reach, hey, fuckers, you didn't reach fucking Tyler, Texas, bitch. Don't forget about them.
Tyler, Texas, zip code 372606.
Niner.
But you know what the crazy thing is? The wildest thing is that if let's say, I meet Dave. Nah, fuck him. Let's say I just meet Joe Schmo, right?
Right.
And I meet Joe Schmo.
Hate that guy.
And Joe Schmo has a relationship with me, and then you meet me. Both of you meet me, right? But Joe Schmo says that David Jr. guy's a fucking asshole. Yeah. Now, if you guys take his word for it, fuck both of you.
Right.
The reason is because my relationship with you may not be the same as this motherfucker.
Correct.
Does that make sense?
Right.
100% makes sense.
So that just tells you the type of character that you have because. If that was me and I met you two and I didn't like Joe Schmo, I'm not even going to tell you I don't like Joe Schmo. I'm going to let you deal with Joe Schmo and then come and say, he's really an asshole. And I go, let's talk about it. I don't want to fucking taint your relationship with someone because of how I feel about someone. And that's what I think that they do in comedy communities. It's like, oh, he's not a good person because you said that.
Right.
Now, let me tell everyone that he's not a good person.
They do it up here all the time, bro. They do it up here all the time. The whole time. And it doesn't even matter. And again, we're not, the beauty of our fucking world is we ain't in that world. Right. It don't give a shit. And it's funny because even with the grandpa chasing us around, right? At the end of the day, you want to go do, I look at it, I just sum it up as this, bud, is that they need allies. Right? It's so unfortunate that there is nothing more, and we're northerner guys, and I'm not speaking for Dees here because he's in the camp of, hey, fuck him, he'll just go in and he'll shut the door and never even talk to any of them. But you and I are born into a society up there that is like we can say, hey, Dave, what the fuck are you wearing, bro? What the fuck are you wearing? And you could say, fuck you, I like my shirt, right? Where down here, you're already, and I'm only here 5 years, I'm already hearing, well, hey, AC, great shirt. And then 3 weeks later, I'm hearing, did you hear what Kenny said about your fucking shirt? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if you don't need allies. We don't need allies. And it's so ridiculous when they do that because they all make themselves look fools because somebody who meets you is going to be like, this guy's fucking cool. Now I've just alienated him, from making me money as a club owner, making me money or being able to bring people in because they told me that he wasn't good.
For sure. And that's what I'm saying. So me going to Tyler, doing a good job, me introducing myself to the owner, no matter what they say now, he has this vision of who I am before they said this shit, right? Yeah. And that's how I feel about Cap City. Like Cap City is the best club in the city. I talked to them about being a regular there because they do it the right way. And I tried to go the fast track way and the lowbrow comedy way, and that just wasn't for me. I'm 42, so I was like, I don't want to have to wait in line, and wait for the host feature, headliner stuff. I didn't want to have to wait. And that's why I was like, if I go over here with Kill Tony, I'm already 8 years in. I'm really good. They're going to fast track me. Yeah. And when they didn't, I use this analogy of we all play kickball at one point, boy, girl, no matter what, right? And at the end of the picking of the teams, there's always one person that isn't picked.
Yeah, right.
And that person gets picked by one of the teams, but we know we didn't want your stupid ass on our team.
Exactly.
You just happened to be the last motherfucker picked.
Yeah.
And I think that's how comics feel here in Austin. They're sitting around waiting, saying, am I going to I'm not picked? All right, cool. And that fucks with your self-esteem if you're not a strong individual. Yeah. With me, I'm like, I'll go somewhere else. Fuck you.
Right.
There's other people that are like, this is my all, and you told me to kill myself. I'm going to go do it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's the one thing we've learned. Comics have, there's a lot of risk in there. There's a lot of risk.
Well,
it's your drive.
It's a tough industry.
Yeah,
It's not where all of a sudden you get the title role
just because you want it.
But not even like where all of a sudden you get the title role in a big movie,
right?
And now you've got movies. It is such a saturated market because you can do it for free.
Right.
If it costs these guys money, right, where they had to go to acting school and they got to go to all these tryouts and these guys can just go to any fucking bar, restaurant, or comedy club and do an open mic every night of the week while they do their day job. Their risk is their time, right? And then they don't have that one light. Even Kill Tony may not be lightning in a bottle because if you get the golden ticket, so what? You're going to go back there 1,000 times. Now you're crawling back there for as long as that show's irrelevant because eventually all good things come to an end, right? Something's going to change. Something's going to give. So now you're like, oh, okay, great. I'm on Kill Tony. I'm going to have this rocket ride. I'm sure there's a percentage that do not get the rocket ride.
Right.
Even golden ticket winners. So now they got to go back there every couple of times. Remember, I'm relevant. And it seems like that show, I don't know, the 3 that I've watched, sorry, I've only watched 3. And it's because 2 of them were on our show, that it seems like they are in the business to... Tony doesn't want any of you to be bigger than he is. He doesn't want.
I don't think that's the case. So I think that he's giving you a platform.
He gives you a platform, and then can take that platform away the next time if you come in and say, "Oh, that set sucked."
Right? Yeah.
I mean, come on, bro.
It's the carrot. It's the carrot in front of the horse.
100%. 100% on that.
No, you can't say 100% like that.
Yeah,
I will shut your mouth.
And we don't know what their deal is, right? Like, so there has to be a percentage that Tony's taking. There's only a certain amount that they're making per show.
I'm sure of that. Like, that makes sense.
You know what I mean? So there's that to it too. But some comedians do a really good job with it. Some people take the rein, horse by the reins and fucking and rock and roll. But then you have some people that are struggling, like yelling.
Yeah. Bro. You dirty motherfucker.
Fucking guy.
I just know listen, she was my friend and she wasn't happy with the video. And I was like, I'll apologize if you apologize. And she was like, I'm Asian. I never apologize.
Wait, which video?
That's the one that I took down because it was really graphic and Asian hate was a thing at some point. Like,
okay, can we? Since you opened that door, can I step through that?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So
wipe your feet first.
No,
dude.
I'm not wiping my feet.
You
Fuck that,
Here
man.
we go.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna.
No, okay.
He lit the fuse. I'll fucking drink some more of that Malört. Listen, this is what happened here. Okay, I went out and found her pre-Kill Tony.
True story.
Pre-Kill Tony.
True story.
Paid her to. She lived Tampa.
True story.
Paid her to.
I know her very well.
Okay, paid her to come up here.
Preach.
Okay? We
She told you to scrap the interview?
Yeah,
She did.
100%.
Wait.
After 6 months.
No. It gets better. Hold on, bro.
ridiculous.
Hold on. It gets better.
Yeah, it gets better.
All right. Let me tell the story, Dees. You can jump in and
Yeah.
if I'm missing anything.
I wanna jump in.
So this is what happened. So fucking I do the interview, right? We do the interview. We make her funny. I'm sorry, we made her funny. And they lit us. I love the negative comments. 9,000 people have seen it. I have 48 comics. I have 48 things tell me I'm the worst fucking host they ever say. And we respond to all of them. Hey, great show. Hey, let me hear your show. Hey, great name. One guy has a picture up. He looked like a fucking pedophile. I was like, yo, you look like your guy in a registry, right? I love the comments.
That's the shit that I do.
I love it because they can't hurt me, dude. I'm like you. Again, Northerner. If Brooklyn, New York didn't kill me, some fat fuck in Tampa's not going to hurt me.
Yeah.
So anyway, and if he does, bring friends, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, neither here nor there.
Yeah.
So I bring her here. We bring her here. We make her funny, man.
Yeah.
She was awkward. She walked in the studio. She moved her head around, make sure she wasn't get fucking thrown in a trunk. Yeah. We do the interview with. It's a good interview. We pull shit out of her. We let her do the Trump thing, the whole 9 yards. She gets on. Now, bear in mind, we paid her and we got her here.
No, wait a minute. You missed the part. After the show, you accommodated her and went to her show to support her when nobody else did.
Thank you. So then I go to Palm Coast because she's doing a show there. So now all of a sudden the Palm Coast, she got weird. Like I was chasing around like I wanted to do her. And I'm like, hold on, I got a hot wife. Don't get fucking weird on me. So that's fine. She doesn't talk to me. No problem. I stay there. I watch that open mic, 25 comics. Bro, it was rough. Okay. It was rough. So thank you. So a week later or 2 weeks later, not even, a couple of months later, whatever it was.
It was 6 months.
All of a sudden, I'm in New York, but on the holiday, not paying attention to my phone and with family, I'm getting lit up. And all of a sudden, I look at it and it says, take this show down because she called Tony an alcoholic on the show. Okay? And she's like, I need you to take that show down. Yeah, that's what she said.
The worst thing you can say.
Please send me that footage. Send me that footage.
I will. It's on. You go to our show. You can take the whole thing. Right?
Yeah, it's on the show.
I didn't clip
it's
it.
a microsecond.
As you would do. Great.
Yeah.
It's great. I'm going to find it.
Yeah, find it. You can't miss it, right?
Can't miss it.
It's this quick though, bud.
Yeah.
So anyway, she's like, take the show down. I need you to, and I'm like, what the fuck, So I ignore it because I'm away. I get back on. She comes at me again. I don't pay attention to it. This is where it got fucking great. She says something to the effect of, you're a terrible human, your podcast will go nowhere, you'll never be in the entertainment industry because you have a terrible heart, unlike Tony and Red Band. Okay? I laughed. She sends me some guy, okay? Sends me an email. Hi, I'm her manager. I want you to take that down. We'll pay you. And he goes, we'll pay you $100. So I sent him back. I said, 100's not going to do, bro. Now that she has an attitude, it's going to cost you 10,000.
And it's been out for 6 months.
Right. So
already.
Okay. So now I say it's going to cost you 10,000. The guy sends me another letter. Now understand what I am. I'm a businessman through and through. I'm not a comic. I'm here doing one-liners. I will promote the fuck out of you people. I have a fucking day job. He has a day job. We're going to build this anyway, regardless. So I get this fucking email from this guy in South Florida who says, this is the manager. I'm insisting that you cease and desist using her image. So I wrote back, I said, Bud, you need business school. I'm going to give you business 101 school. I'm not selling dolls that look like Yang. Okay, I'm fucking paid her for my interview. I own the rights to the interview. Cease and desist means don't use a likeness without them knowing. I said, when you get better and get a bigger lawyer, come on, because my lawyers will happily do it. Now, all of a sudden, I'm trying to work with Christy B. This is where it got weird.
Yeah.
I'm working with Christy B, just talking to her and saying, all of a sudden, I get a text from her stating that she didn't want to hear anything about what I had to say, but we should take Yang's thing down because it's not really right, and she asked us to. And after she wrote me paragraph after paragraph, and then told me I'm doing such a nice thing for the comics, right? Got to keep me in the loop because she doesn't want me to. Yeah. She doesn't want me to.
The carrot.
She doesn't want me to. She doesn't want me to bash. I had no intention of doing the show, so there's no carrot. She didn't want me to bash her on this show, right? Because they know we have listeners, right? So I'm like, well, Chrissy, if you want to feel that way, at least let me present my side. Because all I would have said was, Dave, I would have considered taking it or editing it until it started getting "fuck you, you're an asshole," piece of shit. You're not going to threaten me. And then have some clown come up. Like, I told Dees, I said, if there's some guy in the bush and I see him with a shovel, you're going to see some fucking guy sitting unalived on my front porch because I'm going to fucking end this clown because he's sending me emails like he's a tough guy.
Yeah.
And then he's not being tough. When I was trying to be legal, no, wrong guy, bro, wrong guy.
Yeah.
So I didn't say a word to her. I just ended it there. No problem. We kept it up every time something came up with Yang. I put the show up. Every fucking time.
Yeah.
Every time. Every time.
So I don't know if you guys know, she got asked to not come back to Kill Tony for a couple of months because she's a hanger around her. She would be trying to take pictures with celebrities, talk shit to them, tell them that they're not famous enough and they should be more famous. Yeah. The situation with me and her was I did the video. I put it out, and then I messaged her because it was a lot of hoopla, right? And I was like, Yang, just know that I didn't do this out of like anger or try to be mean to you. I was like, I was trying to do the WWE shit and have Tony be like, yo, this is cool, and then buy the rights to the fucking movie or the video game. And she was like, I'm not mad at you. I'm more mad at the people that commented under the video because they showed their true colors. So I was like, cool, you're not mad at me. The day goes by, and the next day she calls me and she goes, I need you to take the video down. And I said, why, Yang? Yeah. She goes, it's not a good look for me and it's going viral. But she didn't tell me she had made a video saying she did not like what I was doing. She felt uncomfortable with it. So you set a precedent, messaged me and asked me to take it down. And what I said is if you respond out to the public and say, we talked, and you said that I wasn't worried about David. I was worried about the people in the comments. Yeah. And she said, you're trying to blackmail me.
That's exactly what happened to us.
You're calling me to take it down. You're blackmailing
me. Right.
Holy
shit. So then I said no and hung up. And then she put another video out. I was like, I'm so scared for my life. And all that.
Wow.
Christy B just put that same thing out because there were two guys up here, and she's right in a certain aspect. I'm gonna give you that. It doesn't have to be there. One guy was this big guy, and he didn't really even say anything. And then there was this other guy that was saying shit and going making room in front of her club, and she had it right. But my question is this about. That's why I love this guy. Yeah. We were never gonna bring this up on the thing, but just because it was irrelevant. But I mean,
it's the same. It's practically the same.
This guy's fucking trouble. He's dragging me in.
Yeah.
So what happened is she made a whole video of how she was scared of these two guys. But my question is this: Did you call the cops first, or did you put it on Facebook first? Like, where's your scared level? Because it was a very long post about how these two guys are harassing her, and she has every right to feel that way and say that way and be a scared woman. You don't want to carry a gun, you'll be fine. But at the end of the day, did you call the cops first, or did you put it on Facebook first?
So because my dad was in the military, I was in the military. My ex's father, which is a white man, was married to an Asian woman. Asian women think they're white. They think that if they say, oh my God, this is not it, you're still Asian. To white people, you're Asian. I don't know if you know that, but they believe, oh, if I cry out, people will look out for me and then I can play the sympathy card. Yeah. So that's what she did in all of these instances of, tell you to take it down. Oh no, then now,
yeah.
That's what she was trying to pull, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Out of here.
Everywhere, bro. Every time I saw a Yang fucking clip or something, I put my show up under it. Every single time.
And if you watch the interview on our show, we did nothing but promote her the entire
make her funny. We made her funny, dude.
When she was a nobody.
The problem with her is that she And this is from working with her because I was in Austin when she was flying out trying to get on Kill Tony.
Yeah.
I was the person that she would confide in. She would come sit next to me, and people didn't like me here in Austin. So I was like, you might want to not sit next to me because you're gonna get part of this shit, right? But she's hanging out next to me. Then eventually she gets the golden ticket and did the same thing like David Lucas. I don't know who this motherfucker is. And I'm like this.
That makes sense.
I'm happy for you. Go do your thing.
Yeah.
I just know that when you go up on stage, you're going to eat a bag of fucking dicks.
Yeah. That's what happened.
And the club's going to go, what the As a comedian, I believe if we're paying you for 45 minutes, get on stage and tell jokes for 45 minutes. She does 20 minutes of jokes, and then she brings old people up and say, you Jew, you black.
Yeah.
You green. You orange. You purple.
Yeah.
He sounds like.
It's just not funny, man. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Under the umbrella of the lowbrow comedy, she fits in just fine.
Yeah.
But she wasn't even funny on the. She wasn't funny on the Kill Tony, bro. The first time she got on, I'm sorry, I watched it. She wasn't funny. What made her? Why he threw?
Got her over.
Not even the Trump, dude. It was her attacking the crew. Yeah. He threw it to her because you saw the minute. Nothing happened during the minute till Trump. And then they liked the Trump because the Trump was the end. And then Tony said, okay, you got to go. As she started talking about Red Band, started talking about Tony, all that, all of a sudden now she got energized because the first 30, 45 seconds of the set was flat air. There was nothing going on, right? And even the second time, then she came out in a tighter dress. Then all of a sudden and then again, she went right to the panel talking to Jim Norton, saying that he looked like.
Do y'all see how big her gums are? Those gums are huge. Dog.
I was sitting right next to her on our show.
They're the biggest gums I've seen. The smallest teeth and the biggest gums. I just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, I mean, like there was one part of Kill Tony that I thought she had a good set. I mean, but all the times that we saw her or were with her or around her before, I
was so disappointed because
we even talked about it before and after, and we still try to promote her.
Yeah, we looked at this. I was just like, you got to be fucking kidding me. And then she just went away. We haven't heard her. I
messaged her multiple times. It was like, you got to work on your craft. Your jokes are like one-sided. They are not really like straight up punchline. Like that's no structure to your jokes. It is just, I don't know why black people wear black and run in the street.
Yeah, something about Dodge Charger. I know a lot of black people. I don't know a lot of black people. I guess, I mean, the whole bit about Dodge Charger, and then she did a skit about Dodge Charger. And I got to tell you, I have a lot of
Dodge. So hold on. I didn't get it. And to be fair, there's a thing for like Hemis. There's a thing for, they're not Chargers. They're,
Challengers.
She says Challengers, but they are Chargers.
Right.
She just doesn't know the difference because she's an idiot.
I just don't know. I don't know many of my friends that are black that come over and say, here's my new Charger or Challenger.
I wanted a Challenger at one point.
It's not like they all buy one. That makes no sense.
She Googled, what do black people drive? And it said,
come up?
And that's what came up?
I can't say Mitsubishi, so I have to say Charger.
If you type that in, that comes up.
This is fun. I'm going to find that out tonight.
Pop up.
What the fuck?
Okay.
You know, David, this is not where we were supposed to go. This is all. We are so getting shot.
Do you have room in that bunker?
Yeah, you got room.
Walk down this path. What are you doing down this path? This is crazy.
You know what's going to happen? This episode's going to be with Avante J. We had this woman telling us, and again, another one, we love what comes through. You never know what you're going to get, right? She was telling us there should be a class that teaches children not to teach children. Not to SA other people. And I'm like, it was an hour and a half. It was fucking crazy.
Oh, it was crazy.
And we haven't put that out yet because I don't.
What's his name? What's his name? Joey Diaz. He says you have to essay somebody to know not to essay somebody.
That's seriously.
No.
You have to do that.
No.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Let's not essay.
He's friends with Rogan, so I don't know if y'all put two and two. And Brian Callen. That's a lot of.
Brian Callen seems like he's falling off the cliff, but there's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah. Well, when you are AP people, you should fall off.
He's a what? Oh, he did. I didn't know. I don't know, bro. I didn't hear that. You know who that is?
When I tell you, it was a big scandal. He has the podcast with the doofus.
I missed it.
Brian, what's his name? What the hell is his name?
Yeah. He does those. Him and that guy.
Brendan Schaub, right?
Oh,
So they got off of the podcast for a while because Callen was going through that allegation thing. He had like 5 or 6 women come out and say that it was inappropriate touching. But not only that, he had an interview on the podcast with Whitney Cummings, and Whitney Cummings was like, "You remember that one time I was trying to leave your house and you wouldn't let me leave?" And I was like, "I might as well have sex with you because I want to leave."
Oh,
and he was like, "Oh yeah, did you like my dick size?" I was like, "What the fuck?"
I missed that one too.
I'll send you the footage. I'll send you the videos.
Yeah, would you please? And then, and it's funny because I'm starting to work with Ashley. I'm starting to work with Ashley Cummings. I had Kevin Brennan trashing me last night from MLC because I was like, they're a bunch of has-beens. They sit there and fight among. They literally. I showed Dees last night. They were sitting there. I was on with Ashley Cummings and some guy from the UK that you heard about in the where you couldn't light a fucking joint, right? Yeah. But as we were doing a show live, because they all go live. This isn't live, right? We tape it and drop it. So they were literally. It was Kevin Brennan, Chad Zumock, Gino Biscotti, and Anthony Cumia, and all of them were sitting on a fucking. In a room, MLC, in their little StreamYard, and each one was like, "No, you're a loser.
No, you're a loser.
No, you're done. And these are guys,
every square would just light up back and forth.
They're 50-something-year-old men that are pretty much, I would think, irrelevant.
And everything started with 1955. I was more relevant than you in 1945.
The only one that's still relevant is really Anthony Cumia. That's a working guy that's really making six figures a year right now, and he's got the WAC thing, syndicating anything. I'd love to get with him on it, but yeah, it was just so funny. So they were trolling us while we were live last night. So, and it's funny because Ashley Cummings, I've been talking, and I'm going to get her on the show, but she's got that big thing with her sister that I haven't even gotten into yet. Like they don't get along and all that stuff, But yeah, that's so funny that
I did see some. Look, I did cover a little bit of that too, because I cover all those things. Yeah, they have it's weird.
Are you part of the Dabbleverse or no?
No, I don't know nothing.
Okay, so Dabbleverse is basically where everybody shits on Stuttering John Melendez from Howard Stern show and Opie from Opie and Anthony. They do these. They do all their own little podcasts, and this entire universe is like headed by this show called Who Are These Podcasts? So what they do is they click podcasts and they just shit on us, and I'm hoping that they do it to us one day because that's fucking views, bro.
No.
Yeah, there has been. I don't even know. I know the Cuomo because of the girl that's not a good comedian. That's the only Cuomo
Which one?
knows where. The one that yelled at some kid because he was not laughing at her jokes.
Keanu Thompson?
No, something Cuomo.
Is that the one that we saw?
I don't know that. But Anthony Cumio is he's this other. You're probably a little too young for it. No,
I know exactly what you're talking about,
okay.
and he doesn't. He's not even relevant for me. I don't even.
No, he's not relevant. He's not relevant for any of us. But he's still working. That's my point.
Yeah.
Out of the five that were in this thing, he's the only one making six figures on a radio show. He's back on radio. I mean, nobody listens to AM radio and shit. Who the fuck is why? Chad Zumock was just here in Florida, and I heard the show had 20 fucking people that held 100 people. So, and I don't even know if he was the headliner. But they all sit there and they're all fighting amongst each other. So back to Yang. Do you talk to her at all anymore? Are you done talking to her? That's that.
Yeah, what are we gonna say?
I mean, she's like hasn't come to me and say I'm sorry or any of that shit.
No, I think
she's playing the victim.
Yeah. She did it with us. She was supposed to be here.
Now that's a good way to say victim. Do you see now we're full circle to the real victim?
Victim is fucking a term when you say, "Hey, next victim," and they come in. When the doctor says, "Hey, next victim."
Well, you kind of were a victim because it blindsided you out of nowhere.
Oh, now he's a victim.
I mean, it did. It blindsided you.
Again, I kind of brought it on myself, right? I just was like, if y'all don't want to work with me, then I'll make it to where you can't work with me.
Yeah, but when is too much in the comedy world? Like,
it
you know
never
what I'm
is.
saying? Yeah,
No,
I mean,
it clearly never
like,
is.
You were definitely blindsided by her coming out of nowhere and being like, hey, you know what? The fuck's going, it was crazy from Creekside or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, that's insanity to me. I mean, you got comics on stage doing crazy shit.
Honest, dude, It didn't come from out of nowhere though. She's like that with people. Like she's banded multiple people from that club. So it's not like
that's a power trip.
It's like it is 100%. And because she's connected with the Mothership, they have this. I could do this to you because they did it to. There was another comedian. His name was Ty Rivera, and Ty Rivera was here in the scene. And Ty went online and was talking about how certain people were bombing in the room and how certain people weren't funny, and they banned him, and then a year goes by and now he's living in Phoenix.
Wow.
He's a headliner. He does headlining work.
He was shunned from Texas.
It raises the point that we always make that there is a clown mafia.
It really is. Can Can they deport you when you're an American? Can they send you somewhere else?
You have to check your bags.
Look, Tony does have connections to Trump's penis, so it might actually be available for it.
Was the roast overall? I didn't watch it, and sorry that I didn't, because it's not my thing.
I watched the set. I don't know if it was the because you said you've been on there 5 times. I think it was the last set that he was on.
No, but I'm talking about the roast in general. How did the roast get received? Did they appreciate it, or was people pissed off that it was too racist? What was the general consensus?
People that only watch clips thinks it was racist. Comedians were on the fence. If you wanted to act like you cared about black people, you would say, like Chelsea Handler, you would be like, oh my God, it's too much. Then you have other comedians that are like, I said what I said, and this is what it is.
Yeah, gotcha.
I look at it like, I like roasts, man. I like making fun of people.
That's what they do.
It's the dozens, right? Yeah. But there is a difference. I did go back and watch like the older roasts, like the Charlie Sheen roast, and I went back and watched like even the Dean Martin roast, right? The Dean Martin roast, they were all buddies. It wasn't like they were just random people that they put on the panel. Correct. So if you're kicking it with your buddies and you be like, yeah, Bob put a finger in his ass. Like that's something that only people on the show, knows, right? The people on the outside are gonna laugh as well, but they're not gonna know the inside jokes. Correct. With these last couple of roasts, it was just randoms, famous people they put together and said, you talk about this motherfucker and you talk about this motherfucker, and nothing's off limits. Yeah. But what I did think was cool is that Tony and this is just giving them some grace, Tony and Shane went to Cheryl and said, these are the jokes I'm going to do. Is that okay? And she was like, yeah. So they had some humility in them, because they could have just said, yo, fuck this bitch. I'm finna say whatever I want. But they did reach out to her. Some people did, some people didn't. But again, that's just a matter of like courtesy as another comedian, to be like, hey, are you sensitive about this shit? If you're not, I'm finna fucking
but why be on it if you are? If you're sensitive at all, you should not be on a roast at all.
Money, and eyeballs, right? So like Cheryl Underwood went up there and she did an amazing job. She got a new agent and she got a fucking tour and a Netflix special out of it. So that's why you go. Some people just shine better than others, but the amount of eyeballs that are on that fucking roast, it's inevitable that you're like, what's his name? Ron Taylor, which won the Funny AF competition through Netflix. He was on the panel, said nothing, but was there. And people was like, oh shit, that's the guy that won. Yeah. So it gives you a PR plug.
Yeah. I mean, Nikki Glaze is kind of blown up by that too,
Yeah.
Nikki has been trying to blow up for fucking 40 years.
Yeah, I know.
Like, she's bulimic, she's anorexic, she sucks a lot of penis. Like, I don't know why she hasn't made it to the top yet.
She is now, though. Like
she's
giving her 2. I would say top. I mean, on top.
She's up there.
But she's got Golden Globes now. She's doing, all that shit. So she's probably
that's what happens when Amy Schumer goes to the pasture.
Amy Schumer, fucking, you pulled that name out, Amy Schumer. Jesus, that's like when he pulled Yang out. I couldn't believe he pulled Yang out. I thought he knew about our Yang.
She has a show that's on a farm, right?
No, she's just.
No, she has a farm show?
Yeah, I think so. I think she does.
No, I think she's just a cow. That's what I meant.
No, but I know,
she's
but I'm
skinny
saying
now, though. She's super skinny.
I think that she.
Let me check that real quick.
You better
I think
check
she has
that.
a show that's on a farm.
You just literally just baffled Dees, bro. He thinks there's and there might be. I don't know.
think there is.
How funny. I thought he pulled out Yang because he knew our situation with it. He just randomly yelled Yang out, and it brought us right into that shit. Wow.
That's a that's a full circle of what we already knew. That came back.
It validated. What was going on with us at that time.
Oh, so let's hold on real quick, guys. It says Amy Schumer is not considered huge, as in fat. No. She's previously experienced medical hormonal issues that is due to changes of weight called Cushing syndrome, aka you're fat and your body's cushioned.
It's terrible.
She's like one of those packages, the boneless couches that you got out of the package.
Boneless couch is crazy. It literally says Cushing syndrome. She was diagnosed in 2024. So you didn't know you were a fat bitch until then?
Doesn't she though? I think she has a show that it was like her and her husband are on a farm.
I don't watch any of that shit.
I know.
I don't watch any of that.
Yeah, because it's horrible.
Yeah.
So what do you have coming up now? Now you're out of
where are you not banned?
Yeah. Well, you gave me.
I mean, Tyler, Texas. Tyler, Texas is one.
You gave me a pretty big list.
Yeah, for sure. It's so you notice I didn't put the locations, and I did that purposely so they can't call and say, "Hey, fuck David, don't."
Well, how are the people going to come see you?
They will see the website. I don't have to tell them on the website. They'll go to the website.
Which website? Your website?
No, to the club's website. Like I do ads, and my ads will go to my fans in wherever I'm going to be.
Right.
Like I don't have to put it on my page saying, "Hey, I'm going to be in XYZ." I'll do an ad and say, "Hey, fans that like this type of comedy that fuck with me, this is where I'm going to be."
Yeah. And you'll post that just when you're ready to post that. Makes sense. Yep.
So yeah, because the list I got didn't have you just said the list that you gave me had a lot of dates on it, but it did not give me the comedy clubs. But we're gonna put that on our show, and they'll just have to fucking find you somehow.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm sure because they'll say, "Oh, Florida, where the fuck is he in Florida?" And then I'll do a flyer like when they get close to the show.
Gotcha.
But I just want to do it close enough to where if it's 2 days, the club's not going to be like, "All right, we're going to cancel because some old Asian woman that sounded like a white woman said." I think it's Yang calling these places, though. I think it's her, dog. I think it's her trying to disguise her voice as a white woman.
Hello, is this the Funny Bone?
It is. Who's calling?
This is Trey. Doesn't matter.
You sound like David.
I just want to say, do not book. I think his name is David Jr.
Oh yeah, he's already banned.
Okay, good.
Oh, we're fine. My name's Bill.
My job here is done.
No problem. This is Bill. Have a great night. Ban that motherfucker.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right. And then, so are you doing your own podcast? You said you're doing your own. What is your podcast called?
It is just called The Pod. It is me for 10 minutes talking about a subject. So it's basically comedy based. I do other podcasts, especially when they talk about like controversial things that I have information about. Like, for instance, Corey Holcomb's a controversial comedian. He just called this big black woman a gorilla, and I thought that was fucked up, number one. Number two, she responded and laughed, and she was like, "I don't look like a gorilla." But then they showed her walking, and I was like, so, like, those are the
You can't be mad and then be okay with it.
You have to see it. Your eyes seeing is
I will. Even if she fucking does it.
That's a good conversation.
I'm saying no, bro.
Yeah, it's good. It's definitely a good conversation.
I'm gonna test the waters because I don't give a shit. So
Yeah.
I'll say it was a little. It was. And she's black, so I'm not gonna say it was. But
Right. You get away with it. Yeah. That's not getting. That's,
but no. Those are the type of things. So I'll do like a minute clip, and then I do 9 minutes of me talking about the clip. You know.
when do you drop that?
Whenever the fuck I feel like.
Oh, you don't have a certain day and time. You just it's you have a YouTube channel.
Yes, sir.
And what was the YouTube channel called?
Dubs General, DUBZ General.
Dubs Channel. Did you get that?
I did not get that.
You might want to get us that because he's putting this together for you for tomorrow, Thursday. You're coming out Thursday at 5:30 in the morning. If you want us to put it on there, you know what I mean. He does all my artwork. He does he's my right hand. Yeah. And then when is the next show where we don't know where it is, which you'll tell everybody. When is the next show after this Thursday? Are you having a show this weekend? No, next weekend.
This weekend. Where am I at this week? This weekend. Let me look at my phone. Oh, my phone's here. Let me think. This weekend.
Would it be on that list?
I was gonna I was gonna go to New York, but because of the Frontier flying thing, they have a blackout date for July 4th, like the 3rd to the 4th. So I won't be going. I think I'm gonna be in San Antonio at Upstage Comedy Lounge, and that's really just hanging out. But in 2 weeks, I'm gonna be in, and that's not even on the flyer yet. People don't know about that, but. That one mailman was like, you can go on the road with me whenever you want. So nice. I'm going to be flying and working with him. So the next place is in Scottsdale, Arizona.
So you and him are, and he's called what? The mailman?
that one mailman. So like he went really viral online. He was a mailman delivering packages, but he would just make funny videos when delivering packages.
Yeah.
And he's out of Cincinnati, and then Gary Owen, which is a big comedian, saw him. It was like, hey man, you should come do comedy, and he's been selling out shows ever since, man.
So do you guys go from like Cali to New York, or do you stay more south?
So he lives in Cincinnati, and he has a feature that he takes with him. I just show up to dates and host. So I'll get a check for hosting, and then whatever merch I sell, I get to keep the money for it. So it's literally just a way for me to get out of Austin and not have to be waiting in line, get in front of like the video. When you guys messaged me, I was literally doing editing for the videos I'm going to drop because I was there all weekend. Like I got the promo videos ready to rock and roll. And that's why I do it, right? Because you get in front of a really good crowd. Like you said, they're coming after me in the comments like, this dude's horrible. When I did the video of all the people laughing, not a fucking peep from these fucking fruitcakes, not a word for these motherfuckers. And I'm like, it's, and I didn't even do me telling the joke. I said, just look at the people and look at their reaction when I'm on stage. Tell me who's not.
It is amazing. I gotta say, doing this show now for 2 years and us only 11 months being in video, right? I must say that the comments are never fucking nice. Like everybody wants like to try and be a troll and shit on you. Get the fuck out of here. And they're just not strong. We have very few. The people that we know give us good comments. But I'm saying, like, the majority of them want to be like, and David, it's a bunch of fucking people, seriously, in their mother's basement. These are not people that anybody could be concerned about. I love the ones that on your shit were saying, who is this guy? What the fuck? It's be funnier and all that. And damn well not one of them does shit, dude. None of them do shit, You look on their Facebook page, it's some bumpkin fucking, banging his sister.
This is the problem with that show with Kill Tony, is that the audience members think that that's what real comedy actually is. And then when you go against that, they're like, yo, who are you going against of what I think is the top notch of what comedy is? Then you don't do well on the show. Like there's people that don't do well and never do comedy again, right? Or never come back to do the show again.
I believe it.
And I'm just so resilient. Like one opportunity, me not doing well, isn't the end of the world. I have infinite amount of opportunities, right? But if you want to hold me to that one moment, then you have that. But I'm over here doing sold out shows with that one mailman, and I'm making them die laughing. So what you see and what I see with my own eyes are two separate things. So you can say what you want, but I know when I'm on stage, they can barely breathe.
Yeah, man. Right. Yeah, and again, could you imagine? You want to know, end it on this, is that how sad is it if for that 1 minute, you have a minute there, that you are going to throw away everything that you aspired or thought about or dreamt about as a child and was lucky enough to get a bucket out of I don't even know how many people, and then you're going to be like, I have to quit because this guy told me that I'm not good. Get the fuck out of here.
But you know how many people will actually do that because they're like, I look up to this person and this person is telling me I'm not shit. And then imagine if their parents told them they weren't shit and their teachers told them they weren't shit. And now the idol that you look up to says it. Now you're like, and that's the thing, like there's a lot of mental health issues underneath that show that they don't talk about. Heath Cordes is on freaking heroin. You got Casey Rocket that went into a mental institution because he wasn't prepared. He was on drugs. You got what's his name? The Big Red Machine. William Montgomery was an alcoholic. Like they have no farm system to help these people that start off from nothing into getting money. Like if you are a bum and then they give you $100,000, you're gonna at 21, you're gonna be like, where are the hookers and the cocaine?
For sure.
Right?
You're not all gonna end up like Cam Peterson. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And it's Patterson.
Patterson, I apologize. But I think he's great on Saturday Night Live.
In the cave, don't fuck up Cam. Cam's a good guy.
I like Cam. So, yeah, that's why I say you're not going to be a Cam Patterson because he
what's funny?
He has guidance.
Cam messaged me. Look, hold up real quick. Sorry to cut you off. But Cam messaged me and said, yo, what the fuck is going on out there in Austin? It made it to him.
That's awesome.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Wow.
You know, look, and I know Saturday Night Live is not the mecca of non-drugs and shit, right? But again, he at least has like a collective community that if he does, because again, look what they did for Farley, look what they did for Belushi. People tried to help, right? It was their self-destructive that put them where they were. But at the end of the day, he was moved on. I personally, and I'm sure he's friends with those guys and comes back here and there when he can and all that. Yeah. But you know, he's a guy that eventually will see through some of it if it's something that shouldn't be is negative and affecting other people's lives, because he knew he had the opportunity, and then you know he would probably give back. He seems like that type of kid, you know. He doesn't seem like the kid who's going to shit on everybody.
He takes his dad everywhere, dude.
Yeah,
like,
that's
when
cool.
you have your parents with you, it's a different fucking game.
Yeah,
plan, right? Like, and not like the fucking sitcom parents and shit. Like, this is a real dad that is like in his son's life, right? You know what I mean? So, and when they go on the road, his dad is with him. So it's like he has his head on straight. As long as they stay with that. And that's why he got away from Kill Tony, dog. He got away as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And then didn't have to look back.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Because he took that stepping stone and didn't let him affect him. You know. Yeah. All right, we're gonna start wrapping this up. We love this guy. God, we can do this again. What a great guest. Promote the fuck out of us. Yeah. Dude. Promote the fuck out of us. Clip the shit out of me. Yeah. Clip the shit out of.
Send a pigeon in a bottle. Fucking.
What'd you say, bud?
I said I'm gonna clip it myself. I'm putting in an Opus clip as soon as it comes out.
Oh, I'm gonna send you. Don't worry. You and I'll talk after the show. I'm gonna get your email as soon as he puts it together. You'll have it. We'll have it clips. You'll see how I run it. I run 2 clips a day. Whole 9 yards. We promote it. We're gonna put it everywhere with you. You'll see. We love you. All right, Dave. We really appreciate your time, man. We appreciate you giving it to us. Thanks for being so candid and all that. But you got 30 seconds. Tell us anything you want to finish up with, or tell anybody to fuck off, or whatever you want.
Anything you got.
Women with C-sections. I've got 2 offers since the last time I said this. You bitches need to be lined up around the corner because nobody wants that disgusting scar but me. I want to sign my name on the dotted line and then kiss the pussy afterwards. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Dubs General, DUBZ General, like the insurance man, and David Jr. on Facebook. And again, please keep that pussy warm. Like me.
Fantastic. I love it. I love it. All right, what do you got to say, big boy?
Dude, David Jr., I mean, what can you say? I mean, awesome dude, right? Thank you for joining our show. Check him out. He'll let you know. You got to find him. Once he lets you know, join the show, baby. Bleed Nonsense Podcast. Like, comment, and subscribe. And like always, leave a review. Grab a brew, baby. Cheers.
And I definitely want to say that I knew what we were getting ourselves into here. We knew he was going to be some fun. We appreciate everything you do. Thanks for joining us. Good luck with all of it. We will have it again because we need the follow-up. And I say with that, AC out.